I am Craig Timms, and this is the design, governance, and stewardship of the Market Surveillance Complaint Database. The expiring support of the existing Market Surveillance database sparked the need to explore a new database solution. While utilitarian, the existing database had limitations in that business rules did not allow for interaction with existing databases. This led to a high level of manual data entry. Also, the database lacked modern day features like spell checking and the ability to apply robust data policies to prevent input errors. This video highlights the design, governance, and stewardship of the new database solution. The first directive in creating the new database solution was to ensure it had all capabilities of the existing one. After that, efforts were placed to strengthen the following areas to ease user documentation load, streamline workflows, and satisfy accreditor requirements. The department's investigative work starts with a complaint, which were mostly received from an online complaint form. After the details were entered, an administrative staff rekeyed the complaint details into the database to create an investigative profile. This activity introduced the chance for transcription errors and was redundant. An application protocol interface was used to pull all details entered by complainants directly into the database and initiate an investigative profile, easing data entry load and reducing transcription error risk. A separate API was also leveraged to pull in information already available on the customer's address and manufacturing details. Additionally, a modality was created where investigators could readily pull previous complaint records to identify the correct company contact to work with. On top of that, the associated field and assigned technical expert to work with was identified. Automation was leveraged to ease documentation load. Documentation policies mandated that all relevant communication made between stakeholders be attached and associated with the investigative profile. This required a number of steps for each communication. An email would be sent in Microsoft Outlook, then the record would be downloaded to one's computer and renamed in accordance with a naming convention, uploaded to the database's investigative profile, and then eliminated from the staff's email inbox and their computer. Functionality was introduced to automate all tasks within the database. The email and attachment functionality was exploited to perform complex tasks. Template completion, where pertinent information already included in the investigation profile was used to complete work requests to relevant stakeholders and then attached automatically. Then, automatic follow-up functionality was introduced to send a reminder after a specified time to parties that had not replied. But the automation was exploited most fully in automating the advertising complaint process in almost its entirety. Due to the confidential nature of the work, the department was reticent to share complaint data within the company. Over time, however, an appreciation was gained for how the data could be used to reduce risk and improve the certification product. Self-standing Power BI reports created for particular audiences were embedded in the database where relevant reporting was made visible based on the user's row-level security. To drive quality and adherence to good standards, a governance structure was established which identified the business owner or steward responsible for the upkeep and overall data hygiene. To drive quality, data policies or rules were imposed on fields that had an expected input. The data was frequently audited to identify anomalies, errors, and blank entries. Inconsistencies were amended and the findings reported to the supervisors and staff making entries. And data quality metrics were established to measure findings and serve as a benchmark to be improved upon. All these great results were seen even while pushing the go live date ahead 8 weeks due to a company crisis.